How do you gain that radiant health and high energy into your body? How do you maintain that high energy in your body in spite of having a long day at work? Stress is the number one reason for falling ill, falling sick, and having all kinds of illnesses. Stress is the number one reason for losing all the energy.
I had an epilepsy issue. Because of that medicine, I'm getting some other skin issues kind of thing. And recently, after joining this meditation, reduced my dose, and I could able to control my body. I believe really it is really this meditation is really helping me very wonderfully.
I had kidney stone, and all of a sudden I had some pain on the right side of my lower back, and I went for the ultrasound and my kidney stone removed. Since 5 years I was having homeopathy medicine, but it didn't work. And with this 40-day meditation, it works a lot. And my stress level reduced.
One significant manifestation I would like to leave with is in terms of my own health. I have been a very acute diabetic for the last 40 years. I was on insulin more than 120 units a day. Today I am not on any insulin. I am on reduced tablets.
And see for yourself the peace, that energy, and with a little bit of practice, gaining the perfect health in you. Happy morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir. Happy morning to all.
Good morning.
Good afternoon and a wonderful evening.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
We had an understanding of what meditation experiences can be yesterday with many of you sharing. Thank you so much. Each and every one of us learn when we share. And of course, with Patriji, several explanations and a profound meditation again towards the end, for those of you who could stay back. But we have more opportunities. I was alluding to the concept of coherence and how meditation is moving a body into a highly coherent state. This heart coherence that we are doing every day is moving our mind into a very highly coherent state along with our meditation. Heart coherence by default, when we elevate ourselves into a higher emotion, we're moving our mind into a coherent state. And of course, with meditation, over a period of time, as we are overcoming our belief system, as we're detaching from the past memories, then naturally we become joyous. We go into the elevated states. And so a meditator, by default, is in an elevated state, then continues to have a coherent mind. It takes time to remove those many layers of those emotional memories that are holding us. But yet we will see we get better every day. Now this coherence of mind is very powerful. many of the mind powers are gained because of this coherency. What is coherency? Our mind has various regions, one for reading ability, one for visualization, three-dimensional spatial recognition, one for language, the new things, different aspects connect them, creativity, wanting to draw, another one for coordination. There are various parts of the brain. Now, coherency is to see that all of them come together and work together. All of them come into an unison, synchronize. They align, and so they fire. When they're firing with an alignment so that there is an energy field that's produced much significant compared to where they fire independently or not fire, many of them not fire at all because of the rigidity in the brain. And so then there is incoherence. One, when they're coherent and come together, and then they fire all parts of the brain for when we are looking at a problem, we're trying to solve a problem, trying to do some piece of work, we're trying to heal ourselves. Coherency is where all parts of the brain, which are bringing out their own share of their knowledge, information, and then firing to produce an amount of energy. And incoherency is, first of all, many parts may not even function well in the brain over a period of time, depending on how our state of mind is. If I say I'm very poor at maths, that portion which is logical is slowly becoming a neurorigid because we are continuing to tell the body that I'm poor at mathematics. I cannot do these sums. And when we continue to instruct the body, and so those cells, which ideally otherwise should be producing more neural cells to go and then help in that area, now they are shut off. So incoherency is many areas of the brain do not work at the same time, and even those that work do not fire together. There's no coordination. The coordinator of the brain, CEO of the brain, is not necessarily functioning very well. So the power of coherency. People can do very unnatural things when this energy, when this coherency of brain is gained. Immense amount of healing can happen because they direct that energy. Uri Geller, the master Uri Geller, who can bend, and many more people like that, but who can bend your steel cutlery, spoons, and this and that from remote distances, not necessarily from nearby. Just over a show, then he's talking, and then so is able to lift items up and then down, and that they can bend. Uri Geller. Coherency is like a laser beam. Laser versus normal light. What's the difference? Normal light is diffused. You take a 60-watt bulb, the normal light is diffused. So in my room, I'm using, I think, 2 LED 12-watt bulbs. So there is this much light here. Now, if you take a 60-watt bulb, and then, but these rooms, so now the light is diffused. So one ray this way, one ray this way, another this way, another this way. All the rays go this way, so they start canceling. The waves, because light is energy is wave, and so going in different directions, they start canceling. Just like the cancellation that happens when you see, daily life at a beach. Waves come, sometimes big waves, sometimes no waves, sometimes small waves, is because waves cancel each other. One is going this direction, another is going the opposite direction. So a diffused light at a 60 watts, this much light. But if you have apparently a 60-watt laser beam, now laser beam property is that the rays are parallel, they go straight. The laser beam property is the rays are parallel, they go straight. That's the property of laser. It has too much power. So when I have these fiber cables at home, which are coming in for the internet, broadband, we're asked to not look into it. It's dangerous. We do not look into it like a normal wire. You cut it, you can touch it and see it. But a fiber cable, we have to avoid looking into it, because if there is light, if there is signal at that time, it can be pretty powerful and harmful. The power of a 60-watt laser beam can cut into steel. Of course, the internet that I receive will use a very, very tiny power. Very tiny power. It's like that pointer, right? In presentations, people use pointers, right? The remote pointer, which is projecting a laser beam. So you see, we're fascinated. You are at the end of this hall, and then you can point, and then it'll still go and then point on the screen because the light is going straight. That's coherent light. So when we, in meditation, we become coherent. So there's a lot of power. One can project the energy. The energy goes into manifest. And so we're going to learn the manifestation process. Why many people who are meditating and then say, I'm manifesting, they visualize and dream, they project a ton of energy because they go into this coherent state. And so many of them saying, things are happening for me now. They've done an experimentation, this ultrasonic test, right? Ultrasonic test, when pregnant women, usually you go to a doctor, then you do ultrasonic. Very, very safe, because just sending the radio waves, which is very low frequency. So radio waves are safe. So generally you get a test done, right? Women get a test done, how the baby is doing. So that ultrasonic equipment, they wanted to try and check the cells. They wanted to check the DNA. The DNA is coiling itself. It's like a snake, two snakes coil themselves, then that's like that. That's a shape. It's called double helix. So the DNA is coiled. And they wanted to check if those who go into coherent state, can they reduce the coiling? Can they decouple? Can they increase energy on it so that you want to decouple it or you want to tighten it and see what happens, whether the DNA will respond with that energy. And people who have gone into coherent state, when they're able to project, when they're able with an intention, you got to set an intention. With an intention, they said that I am now projecting with an intention to unwind the DNA. And those in a control group, without having that understanding of going into coherent state, they set an intention, nothing happened. Those in this group who have meditated, who go into heart coherence, when I'm talking particularly heart coherence also, and then go into coherent state, and then so now they put an intention, and they saw even up to 25% of unwinding of the DNA, the coiling, unwinding 25%. Even more powerful than that experiment is ability to work with natural forces. Radioactive material decays constantly. Radioactive material decays constantly. It slowly decays, but it is very, very the decaying happens in a very, very predictable rate. We're grateful to Marie Curie for finding this great invention, which is used in many, many places, including our smoke detectors. In the world clocks, atomic clocks are precision driven by the radioactive material because they're so precise. A material can take billions of years to decay fully, or some materials are taking just shortest one is 20 minutes. But now they've done this experiment to see a radioactive material is a natural force. It's considered the natural force, natural energy. Like gravity is natural, right? Gravity, when you have something falls down to the earth, it's a natural force. Can you bend against, can you work against natural force? If a mango is falling, can I move that mango to the other side? If there is a spoon is there, can I lift it up? That's what Uri Geller is doing. Lift up against natural force. So the radioactive material in the experimentation, they found, a Chinese master projects a lot of energy. They found that he is able to accelerate the decay significantly. A radioactive material, this particular material that they've done experiments, decays a fifth in 10,000 times. If you divide 10,000 parts and then take 5. So that's such a small percentage, 0.00005. That is a normal decay. That means it takes a long time. It takes this particular material they tried with, 430 years it takes to decay fully. But then this master, when it's projecting energy because it goes into coherent state, it decayed by 10%. Just in a few days, it decayed by 10%. Where is 0.0005% and where is 10%? How many thousand times faster is able to decay that material just in that much time? That energy is very powerful, dear friends. The point is, when we go into coherent state, we become very powerful. We produce energy. I had a personal experience in a workshop where I couldn't have imagined that healing can be taught and then one can actually become a powerful healer. Part of the experimentation in the workshop, I did that thing and it was unimaginable. I mean, I still very deeply remember how my hands became like iron rods. And then I could feel that energy going. So coherency of brain and heart are doing something magical. The energy produced is high, and so we get things done. And we heal our body significantly when we put our intention with that coherent mind. So coherent mind, and every day in our meditation, dear friends, we are going into this coherency. We increase our energy fields. Now combine that with our change in thought, then we are producing miracles. Combine that with a change in thought. We choose to be Mahatma Gandhi or Hitler. Both are there, where they put their energy. We change ourselves into miraculous positive thinking, and so we gain perfect radiant health and everything. So let's go into this meditation once again, dear friends. Breath mindfulness meditation, heart coherence combined. We are absolutely going into a coherent states of the mind. Those of you who are new, welcome. So we are doing Anapanasati meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind. When we empty the mind, we remove all unwanted thoughts over a period of time, thousands of them. And we also experience this greater emptiness, that energy field, quantum energy field, which has unlimited possibilities. Everything we're experiencing in our life is a possibility in an energy. It's an energy pattern, according to quantum physics. Everything that you see as matter is energy pattern. So when we empty ourselves, we are connecting into this field that greater intelligence are called consciousness, are called many things in spiritual science like soul and then all of that. So we are experiencing that quantum field, that energy. So when we empty our mind, we are reducing unwanted thought and then we're experiencing this greater energy field. So the process is simple. We close our eyes, remove the specs, fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap, cross your feet at ankle, and then observe your breath, in breath and out breath. When you observe your in breath and out breath, your natural breath, which is an effortless action we want to perform, where you just subtly observe your in breath and out breath. Slowly, our mind becomes empty. We put our attention away from the thoughts, so thoughts will have to come down. Another quantum physics principle. So thoughts come down, and then as you continue to observe the breath, mind becomes totally empty. So that time we experience that energy. Any experience that you may feel in your body, any body sensation, mind sensations, just observe them, witness them, do not interpret them at that time, and be with it. Be in that state of emptiness. In case you get thoughts, in case you get distracted into thought, which is very, very natural, very, very natural. 90% of the time it's happening. If you get thoughts while observing the breath, bring your attention back to the breath again. And you recognize you're in thought, back to the breath again and again observe it. So our goal is to be continuing to be observing. And then when we go into thoughtless, you lose the attention of the breath. When you go into thoughtless state, you're not aware many a times that you are observing the breath. Absolutely fine. It's a great state to be in. You be in that state. I guide, and when I'm guiding, you don't pull yourself back to breath if you feel you're in the thoughtless state, right? Where you experience that emptiness, where there's no one, no people, no places. This is called Anapanasati meditation. This is where you're going to spend maximum time, right? The posture is there on the screen. Either it is sitting on the chair, on the sofa, or on the floor, legs crossed, fingers into fingers, and then eyes closed with no specs, right? Before we go into this, we're doing this heart elevation process. Follow my guidance actively, but there, the legs are crossed, eyes are closed, hands on your chest area. The crux of this process is that you bring up an heightened emotion from your past or present, or any after doing this work of manifestation, you have a mind movie for future, and you bring up an emotion that takes you up into an heightened body states like love or gratitude, compassion. So bring up an event or recollect a memory from your past, right? Like when you got your first job, you felt joyful. So if that is a profound experience, feel it. You got your first salary and you got a gift to your mom, and if that's a great thing, feel it, right? Just recollect that experience and then relive it. When you relive it, then automatically body goes into a heightened emotional state, heart goes up, when heart goes into elevated state, brain becomes slow down, brain slows down. It helps him to go into breath, to empty the mind faster. So we do this for a few minutes, and then we're going into this Anapanasati meditation. So relax yourself, sit comfortably, intent for yourself. Today you're going in this meditation. You're emptying your mind, you're forgetting everything about yourself, and you're experiencing deeply this energy field. Make an intention. That you leave your body here. We're going to come back after 40 minutes. It's going to be safe. We are totally going to be in this empty field, this energy field, with that intention, dear friends. My dear friends, my dear masters, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. Can you feel your beautiful heart as you take in the relaxing, slow breath with your attention on your heart? Feel that beautiful center of all emotions. With that slow, relaxing breath, I want you to feel the rhythm and beat of your own heart, dear friends, which is always helping us experience this life before you even knew it. I want you to recollect an experience from your life, either from the past or present, or from your future mind movie, where you felt enormous amount of love, gratitude, compassion, appreciation, or any of the heightened emotions, and relive that moment and elevate yourself. Relive that moment of love, gratitude, compassion, and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. When we experience love, gratitude, appreciation, dear friends, we are in our connection with all things and everybody. We help expand life. Life thrives with love. Life thrives with gratitude. Feel it, dear friends. We are all deeply interconnected. Friends, let's go into to breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers, resting your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Our goal is to empty the mind with your specs removed, eyes closed, fingers into fingers, placing your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. When our mind is empty, we experience that greater emptiness. That quantum energy field be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the warm out breath, dear friends. As we observe the breath, our mind becomes empty. Allow yourself observe that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of any sensations in your body. Can you sense energies in any part of your body? As our mind becomes empty, we experience energy. We allow our body to function at its natural ways. We increase our power of thought. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to find that emptiness. Inside of you, all around you. Can you become aware of that emptiness where there's no body, where there's no thing, in no place and no time? Become aware of the infinite depth of that emptiness, of that light spreading far and wide, beyond your body, beyond your room. If you find yourself in thought, gently go back to observing your breath and slowly experience that emptiness around. We are tiny matter, all energy. stay aware of that emptiness, of no body, of nothing, spreading far and wide on your left side. Experience that infinite depth of that emptiness, stretching into this infinity on your right side. Allow yourself to experience that void, that light all around, that energy. All emptiness is energy with unlimited possibilities. This is the ever intelligent, ever powerful quantum energy field. The longer you stay connected to this ever-loving energy field, dear friends, the more we become of it, the more we receive from it. Allow yourself to stay connected to this energy field. This is that quantum consciousness. Everybody and everything are connected in this field. The more we experience that emptiness, the longer we stay as no body, as no thing. The more we are connected and become everybody and everything, dear friends. Our thoughts and feelings are always creating our outer reality. Our beliefs are constantly projecting our thoughts and feelings, dear friends. The more we experience this energy, the more we understand the possibilities, the more we become open and create a new model of reality. Allow yourself to stay connected to yourself. The divinity in you. Friends, let's express gratitude. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this connection into this universe. Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, everybody, for helping us constantly learn so many things. Be grateful to all the things you use, the technology, the people, the places you visit, the systems, your companies and governments that support our life in many, many ways. Deep gratitude to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, our planets, our stars, for being an integral part of our life. Express gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe for caring for you, for caring for others, and allowing us to experience so much more in this life.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव.
Relax your body.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव
Feel your body.
त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव.
As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? Who have you become? And whenever you're ready, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes. Okay. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session, dear friends. This consciousness is everything. Because we are that. It's a mother, it's a father, it's our knowledge, it's a light, everything for us. The more we expand our understanding, the more we naturally create better moments. So that common question, I love meditation, I'm great in meditation. So what happens? My wakeful life is going to be very, very mindful. We will be in the present moment. Naturally. So while we're relaxing, may I request Anusha Madam to introduce herself and give a message.
Namaste. Good morning and good evening, friends. I'm Anusha from Bangalore. Friends, we announced our earlier period donors on in our monthly connect up to 5th on 6th of June. Today, I'm announcing the donor names who donated 10,000 or more since 6th to 11th. Kamarajigada Nagalakshmi, Sharda Devi Vemu, and Natrajan. I thank you all. I also thank all the donors who have contributed other amounts too. Friends, you're all aware we are a non-profit organization with a sincere aim to spread meditation wisdom and spiritual science across globe. To become part of our mission, I request you to contribute. And for making your valuable contributions, please log on to www.buddhaco.org/donations. Thank you all.
Thank you, Anucha Madam. Thank you, everyone who has been supporting this project. Wonderful. We have, we believe mindfulness meditation is an important skill that everyone in the corporate world at work need to possess. Many companies have it. Google has it. Cognizant has got it. IBM has a community. Athena, and then today we are doing into Star Health and many companies. They all have communities. So having that meditation experience is a wonderful thing. If as an employee, it is a soft skill and it is a success skill for many companies. So it is wonderful to have the skill, and we are providing certification, right, at free of cost. And may request Lalita to announce the certification process.
Hello everyone. Good morning to you all. I am Lalita Aparna, and I'm a teacher by profession, and I've been part of Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation also since recently. So we are all together in this journey for the next 40 days, and we have been experiencing so many changes. And we believe the best person to actually tell us how better we have been doing is none other than you yourself. So as a part of that, to help you in that, we at Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation have been we will be sending you a self-assessment survey. So it will be just consisting of few questions. By answering the questions, you get to know how better or what is the progress that you have been doing in these sessions. So also along with that, we are also giving us several certification courses here, of which the first and the basic level is Buddha CEO Practitioner Certificate. So if you wanted to be a part of it and get the certification, so there are certain criteria that you have to meet. I'll just present my screen. So firstly, in the self-assessment survey that we send you out today, so there will be a question number 13. So the question is, do you want to be a part of this Buddha Seva Practitioner Certification? So if you answer yes for it, so in the next week onwards, like for this entire 6-week journey, for every week after completing the week, we'll be sending you out weekly conceptual assignments. So which consists of basic 8 to 10 questions of what you have learned in that week. Believe me, they'll be very easy, no doubt. So you have to attempt all the 6 weekly conceptual assignments, and with an aggregate of 50% score. That is one criteria to be eligible for this certification program. And secondly, so this entire 40-day program, you should be having at least 80% attendance, as in, to simplify. So you should be present for at least 32 days in this 40-day program. And thirdly, so today we'll be sending out the first self-assessment survey. At the end of 3rd week and at the end of 6th week, we'll be sending out 2 more self-assessment surveys. So kindly do participate in those self-assessment surveys as well. So if you are meeting all this below criteria, so you will be given the Buddha CEO Practitioner Certification at the end of this program. So once again, friends, in order to participate in this certification course, today in the WhatsApp group with all the information that I just mentioned, we will be sharing the self-assessment survey 1. So in that, for question number 13, you have to opt for yes if you wanted to get the certificate, and the rest will be followed. If you do not want, it is not conditional. You can opt for no and still follow in the self-assessment service. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lalita. Thank you, dear friends. So as part of sharing, today's Saturdays are our sharing with your facilitators. So we are going to create this virtual breakout room shortly. So we've got another 15-20 minutes official time, and afterwards, normally people are staying back. Now the goal of this breakout room sharing, we're going to create shorter virtual rooms. So we have about 470 people here on Zoom. And of course, those who are watching on YouTube can also welcome to join the Zoom. And in these shorter virtual rooms, like here, we are all together. We're going to divide them into, I believe, 7 or 8 rooms. And so you will be placed into the rooms In the next 10 seconds or 10-15 seconds, there you will meet your facilitator. You may be assigned to a sacral group or a third eye group. Now the facilitators for those could be different. Whatever group in WhatsApp may not be the one that you're meeting, but however you are meeting a beautiful, knowledgeable facilitator. So meet them, and then you can, in a smaller group, can share your experience and ask questions. Since 500, 600 is not possible to have in a single, so we have this dividing the 7 shorter, smaller groups. So please make advantage of this and then interact with them as well as fellow meditators. And the idea is that you make friends, or you understand from people. The idea is to understand from everybody what they're experiencing, and of course ask your questions cleared. And this is something they're going to do every Saturday as much as possible. So may I request Shiv Pradeep to initiate the groups. So while this process happens, it will be about 20-30 seconds. You'll be going into a smaller room. Do not, it'll be there, you will be there. So temporarily you may not have that screen. Don't exit when you go there. If the facilitator will join you within 10-15 seconds, they'll introduce themselves and then they'll start the process. So until that time, so be in that room and do not exit, right? So thank you. At the end of these sessions, there'll be 2 options to leave the session, or exit the whole program, or come back to the main room where I'll be there to meet you back again. But you feel free to just leave after the breakout is over. So for today, the session is over. And then tomorrow we'll meet again at 6 a.m. And Sundays we are doing a longer meditation.